So if you guys been on the internet for like until 2020, you probably heard of the thing called cancel culture. Yeah, and everybody hates it. The reason why everybody hates it because they cancel stupid things that aren't worth canceling, like Mr. Potato Head, Aunt Jemima, multiple occasions, Dream, and Mr. Beast. Yeah, they cancel stupid things that aren't worth canceling that aren't really harming them at all, but yeah, apparently it is. And the fact is that they don't really care what other people think because they cancel stuff that bothers them, but that doesn't really bother anybody else and all that. And nobody really likes it because then they ruin all the fun for everybody, and they're way too sensitive. Heck, there are so many celebrities out there that are worth canceling, but they just ignore it. Here, I'm gonna pull up a list for it. Yeah, they don't really care what you think and all that, but unless it's not bothering them, then they don't really care about it. Even though they should care about it, but they just don't. And the people that after the George Floyd incident, they're mainly targeting these two kind of groups. They mostly target white people and Christians. Yeah, they mostly target those two groups because apparently it's offensive to them and all that. And I'm gonna go over why. The reason why I'm gonna talk about the white people first is because what happened to George Floyd. They mostly blame white people for that and the cop that killed them because their skin color apparently, and apparently white people can't face what was it called again, racism apparently, even though they can, and whoever thinks that they're stupid and should go back to school. More. And apparently, all that slavery that happened back then, apparently that contributed to us because we're white and all that, even though it's not really true. Yeah, and that's basically it. Apparently, if you're white, you have no saying in anything, so that's basically it. The reason why I put Christians or like anybody who believes in God and all that on the in this video and why they're targeting them is because if you don't know, the cancel group is mostly compared to two things. Never mind, three things. The group is mostly the gays, yeah, and the Yas Queen girls who on Twitter and all that stuff, and Black Lives Matter protesters and all that. They're in those groups. The reason why I mention them is because, well, mostly between the Yas Queen and the gays, that target the Christians and all that. The reason why is that apparently if you're a Christian or believe in a God and all that, apparently you automatically hate gays and all that, which is completely false. There's so many people out there that believe in God and all that, and they like gays. I think I don't know. And the reason why I put them on the list because Chris Brown, Chris Pratt, he came out as Christian, and that man like decided to get canceled because apparently you're homophobic if you're Catholic or anything like that. So that's basically what happened. All that. Let's talk about the. There's also another group of people in the party in the cancel culture called the body positivity group, and they mostly say positive stuff about people's bodies. Oh, I'm sorry, about positive about fat girls' bodies and like fat people, except for men and all that. But that's pretty much it. I think that group's stupid and hypocritical because they have made fun of men of how much fat they are and like how much their PP size is small, and that's pretty much why I don't like the group. Well, I like their message, it's just that they do it in so wrong. Like they're mostly supporting this girl who's like fat and proud about it. Like you're good to be proud like that, but it should really be positive about this. That they're proud to be disabled and all that, and they don't really care because that's actually a real body positivity. Being fat is not being positive. It's not being fat is not being proud to be your body. It's really unhealthy because you're not gonna live past 40 or anything like that. But it's still. It's not healthy. It can lead to a lot of health problems, and they're just acknowledging this and saying, "Woohoo, girl! Yeah, you can do it. Yes, queen," and all that garbage. Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about Black Lives Matter. The reason I at first I supported it, but then not anymore because of all the stuff they've been doing about burning down stuff and like rioting and all that. And after the recent event between Asian Lives Matter, yeah, I kind of hate it. I really don't like Black Lives Matter because they're all The everybody there, not everybody. Well, some people are hypocrites because they say that Black Lives Matters and all that, and Black Lives Matters, and yet they were all equal, and yet they go after Asian people and beating them up in the streets, calling them they have virus and all that, which is really rude and should never do that. And if you do, I'll clap your cheek. Yeah, sorry if you haven't heard it. Asian Lives Matter thing started because a lot of Asians in the world kept on getting, abused because apparently the Asians and they have viruses and all that, which is not good because that's really racist and bad. And most of these people are like black folks and like white folks going after them. And apparently, most of those people are from Black Lives Matter, and I, I think they're all hypocrites for that. They want to have a platform, but like overall equal and all that. We shouldn't kill each other, and yet they're abusing people. There was this one lady who, yeah, it's already been all over the news. I just know there's no point of showing the video because, screw, I'll pull up right now. No, yeah, this lady, she got punched in the face and she retaliated by getting a big ass pole and smacked the crap out of somebody. And he's in the hospital and yet she's still here. And she has done really good with her stuff. She made a GoFundMe and she got $1 million out of that. I think it was $1 million. Is there that or 100,000? I think. Well, you can watch the. I'll leave the video link in the description. And hold on, wait. Never mind. She made over $1 million in GoFundMe. Dang, that's a lot. And she decided to donate all that to the Asian American it's like an Asian American to fight racism, and that's really good, and all that. And that's why I don't support Black Lives Matter anymore because of all the stuff they're doing right now of discriminating against Asians, even though that they're like we're all they said that we were all equal, and yet they're doing all this. So yeah, even some lady, her purse got stolen, and she decided to try to take it back, and she did. She fell out of the car, and it was horrific. If you don't want to watch the video, she got thrown out of the car, and but she was okay. She'll make a full recovery. Um. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about cancel culture. It's really dumb, and we don't really need it in life because it's ruining the fun for everybody. So that's pretty much it. Bye.